Hi, this is Jim over at Cherry Logistics. In the video we're going to take a look at today, we're going to run through a couple other functions and features in the Cherry web portal that are related to the service provider's profile screen. These are the attachments and the specific service areas for the service provider. So let's go ahead and take a look at that functionality in the web portal. So I'm going to sign in as our test provider, Black Dirt Plowing Company, and I'm going to navigate from the main menu drop down to the provider profile screen, and from there I'm going to go to the sub menu on the right hand side and choose attachments. Now the attachment screen is very similar to what we've seen in other screens that had attachment options there. You see the list of records of attachments, the identifies the file information, the type of file that it is, who it was uploaded to the portal by, and when it was most recently uploaded. So it has all that information. It has the quick search capability here. It has the multi-row selector. So again, if you had that many line items in there, you can show additional rows on your screen, or you can just select a different page number to view that information. They each have its own specific menu item for each line, and that will allow you to view the attachment or download the attachment. We also have the capability to add attachments here also. So again, very similar to the functionality that we've seen before. By adding attachments, we can click on the add file green box here and navigate through our computer to find the file that we wanted to attach, or we can drag and drop from our desktop a file of whatever type to add as an attachment. I'm just going to grab a photo here, go ahead and start the upload. I see the thumbnail. It uploads very quickly. I can just go ahead and name the file in the naming field and select a file type. I'm just going to select other for this one, and then go ahead and save it. So now that'll add the attachment to our list of attachments here, and then I can go ahead and view that information as a larger size picture beyond that thumbnail, or I can go ahead and download it to my computer if I needed to attach it to an email or some other document. And this works for photos, this works for documents. If you had some type of documents or information you want to attach to it, you can certainly do it the same way. It works for video files, so if you want to show a video file for some particular part of a property or location, you can attach a video file to it that way also. And then obviously this is where you're going to see your how-to videos and to your for the instructional videos for the web portal. So that's the attachment screen. That's, again, you can navigate from there through the provider profile screen, or you can navigate it through the sub menu on that screen also. The other option I want to take a look at here as far as functionality is the service areas for the service provider. So again, I would go to provider profile and the sub menu here for service areas, and go ahead and select that. So what this does is it brings up a mapping tool, again utilizing Google Earth, and it will show and identify all the areas of service that your company can perform services in. And it does it by category. So here's the selection box for the different types of categories here. You would go ahead and select a specific category for those service locations. In this case, we'll choose snow. And as you can see, there's already some items selected here for this provider. They do snow services throughout the Naperville and Aurora area, and also a little bit down in Oswego, Illinois, and Montgomery. So if we wanted to add additional locations that this provider services for snow services, we can do that by the map image. In addition to these pins that are located on the map, these pins highlight the area, and then it shows us the city, the state, and then the zip code and the selected service category. That information also resides down here in a linear form for records with those same cities, state, and zip code. They can be selected or deselected if that information needs to be changed or updated. So if we wanted to add additional service area for this provider, we would simply go ahead and enable the draw tool here, and then just draw on our Google map the area of service that this provider can do for snow services. In this case, I'm going to choose the area around Bolingbrook, Illinois, and I'm going to click on this button here that says Get Data. And what that will do is it'll identify any areas within this circled region. This is a pretty tight circle, so it was really just the Bolingbrook area. If I select it, that's the area I want to add to my list of service areas for snow. I would just go ahead and select it. I can select all the areas by hitting the top button here, and that selects everything, or I can deselect certain cities also. Once I have the cities identified and selected that I want to save, I just go ahead and click the Save button, and now that populates that pin on the map for Bolingbrook, Illinois with that zip, and again with that service category, and then it also lists in the linear view here as far as the records. If I needed to pull back on an area that we no longer do service in, I would go ahead and just select that area from the list down here. I'm going to go ahead and take Oswego and uncheck it, and then I'm going to go ahead and save it. So it is removed from the map that we no longer service that area, and it's removed from the list of records here down here also. So that keeps the information updated. And what this information does for Cherry, once you provide it, is if once we have customers in this area looking for these particular services that you've identified that you can service in these areas, then we begin to match them up with the correct provider. So again, hopefully that brings additional business to your companies. So again, it's a win for Cherry, it's a win for you, it's a win for our customers having a good group of service providers in their areas. So that's the functionality for the identifying service areas that your company does business in, and also how to attach different attachment documents to your profile screen. So I hope you found that information useful. If you have any questions on that information or any assistance that you need with our web portal, please don't hesitate to call us at Cherry Logistics. And again, I hope you found this video useful, and we'll hopefully see you on the next video. Thanks.